Alright, good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I've been on the water, just due to like life and car problems and stuff like that, but nonetheless back on the water with none other than Mr. Dustin back there. He's back there messing with his camera and stuff, but yeah, he and I are actually on El Capitan today. No real objective, I'm just wanting to come out and be on the water, to be honest. We're just gonna come out here, try to catch some fish. No real objective. Obviously try to get a PB or something and just have a good time out here. So we'll see how the day goes. See you guys at the next spot. All right, y'all. So just gonna start at this point right here. It's like a little pocket over here. I don't know if my sonar is jacked up, but if it's not, there's a bunch of bait everywhere right now. So naturally just gonna start cranking. I mean, it seems that's been the pattern for, oh my gosh, I can't cast for nothing right now. That's been the pattern for at least ever since I've been out here. I've always caught them cranking, so see if that pattern holds true. Nothing too crazy going on just yet. Oh man, thought I had a fish. That was false. That was false. I think this crankbait might be a little too deep right now. So going back over to the smaller crank. This is the guy that's been catching all the fish for me lately, so yeah, this little Zuri crankbait, man, this thing is like, I'm throwing this in areas that I would never think to throw a crankbait in. Like, I'm throwing in between these brush piles and it's not getting hung up like at all. With the way that I'm fishing it right now, I'm fishing it pretty fast obviously, but basically every time I feel any kind of blocks or anything, like if I run across something that I feel, I stop it, I pause the bait. That way it can kind of deflect off of that structure and kind of move out of the way of that. So far, I mean, it's been working for me, so I could throw into the thick of this stuff and not really be too concerned about getting hung up and losing the bait. I honestly forgot how it feels like to catch a fish or get a bite. It's been that long. So I'm actually going to tie on something new. You guys haven't seen this one yet. Went into tackle shop and got a deep jerkbait. This is the Rapala shadow wrap. This is in the ghost shiner color. So somewhat similar to the world minnow that I already have tied on, except for it is a deep diver. So I'm gonna tie that guy on and try to work the bait a little bit more, just to see where these fish are at. But yep, ghost shiner, natural color. This is a slow sinking jerkbait, so should be able to get down into that deeper depth. So it'll dive deeper, but then as it's kind of sitting there, it'll actually sink as well. Slowly sink to the bottom, and basically that's gonna mimic a dead bait fish. And if the fish are still currently chasing, the theory is that that is what they're gonna look for. Easy target, easy meal, especially this time of the year when water's a little cold. Temperature's a little cold, water's a little cold. So hopefully this is what they are looking for. So let's see what. Huh. Interesting little action there. Oh, there's one. Oh wow. Oh wow. Guess they like that first cast off of the Rapala Shadow Wrap jerkbait. So definitely liking that style right there. Wow, there's number one, guys. All right, guys, number one off of the Rapala Shadow Wrap. Got this little guy outside. Also got him in the mouth. So let's get these hooks out of him. Yeah, he wasn't gonna go anywhere. He was not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, these hooks are sticky. Jeez. Got hooked again. But yeah, that's it right there, guys. A little Rapala Shadow Wrap deep diving. First fish, nice little. I think this guy will measure. This guy will measure out, I believe. I could get him to 13, but yeah, 13-inch fish. So nice little start of the day right there. All right, thank you, sir. All right, nice little splash from that little guy. He did not like being caught, but hey, that's number one. Honestly, I didn't even know that I had a fish on because I haven't caught a fish on a jerkbait before, but maybe that's what they're looking for. Something that'll trigger their feed response. It's absolutely a clue. Yeah, this is the Phoenix Feather. Again, one of my all-time favorite rods here. Just because it's so light, super light, super sensitive. Yet it absolutely has the backbone to stick these fish. Basically, what I use this rod for is some more of my faster, more aggressive techniques, such as, you know, jerk bait, obviously, top water, baits that I actually have to work fairly hard to get that action from. The question is, if I didn't catch that fish on the jerk bait, you know, if I still had my crankbait on, would I have caught that fish? That's the great thing about fishing, is that you don't know always like the outcome of what these fish are going to do, how they're going to react. Like, I could have been throwing a crankbait over so many of those fish, or I could have been, you know, using this jerk bait this whole entire time, and maybe I would have had more luck. Who knows? Seems like Dustin might have found himself a little honey hole, because he's been circling this area. So usually when he finds a spot, that's what he does. This water's pretty clear right here. There's another one. Yeah. That's number 2 on the on a little shadow wrap. Alright guys, that's number 2. Alright guys, there is number 2 on the Rapala. Oh man, there we go. So, sticky hooks. Got this guy at the bottom. I got him in the belly right here. Oh, I feel bad. Sorry, guy. But, alright, let's go. Get these hooks out of this guy. Then, hook them right here again. He was like a 13, 1275.
Yeah, I caught a 12. That one looks a little bigger than that.
Yeah, this one might be like a 12, 12 and a half.
Yeah, there's a school crappie back there. I can't find him now.
Oh, is that why you're circling?
Probably 150 of them.
That's why you're circling?
Yeah. I don't know where they went.
I was just telling everybody online that once you find a spot, that's what you do. You start circling around.
Oh, there's so many of them. It was either a big ball bluegill or a big ball crappie.
All right, guys. Let's see where this guy's at. Yeah, 1275. What a guy. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. So that was number 2. I think we established a pattern now. So I think we're gonna stick with the jerkbait here for a little while. You have a deep diving jerkbait?
Oh, that's what you got it on.
Yeah. Deep diving jerkbait. This is the new one that I bought this morning. Slow sinking, deep diving jerkbait, huh? You found them? You just found a full school of crappie? Yeah. Get him, man, get him. If you start catching on some, I'm gonna go over there and just ruin the spot for you.
I talked to a guy at the boat ramp. He had like 3 that were 16 inches.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, I don't want to jack up your spot, so I'm gonna go around you. I'm gonna try to get out of your spot so I don't burn it out. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but with this jerkbait, another one. Oh yeah, I paused on that one. He hit it a few times. You need to, man. Probably around the same size, maybe a 14. There we go, guys. Another one. Got ourselves a pattern. All right, y'all. Here's number 3. And all within about 15 minutes of each other, maybe. Definitely got a pattern going on. This guy, he hit it a few times. Like I threw it out, worked it a little bit, paused it. Then I just felt little thumps. And here he is. All right. Another little fatty. They're definitely feeding up on fish. Let's get this guy measured up, get him back in the water. Let's see, 13.25. Nice. All right. Another little measurable, not bad. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, that is it. This is the pattern. To be honest, dude, this is the first time I've ever caught fish on a jerkbait. or at least here. I remember when I was in Texas, I used to use a jerkbait a lot for like white bass and hybrids and stuff.
I used to throw a jerkbait a lot. Is it white like that?
No, more of like a natural color. Natural shad minnow color.
This is Vision 110, man. That's mega bass.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would catch stuff off of that.
$25 freaking jerkbait.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What? This was a what kind?
Rapala shadow wrap.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
give it a shot.
Yeah, dude, do it.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. So I took off the Shimano World minnow. This guy.
Oh man, that's amazing. Looks like it's got a light in it.
No, so I'm pretty sure you've seen like the little film inside here, but I wanted to get a deeper diving one, but I wasn't gonna spend another $20 for another deep diving one.
Those
but
aren't cheap either, are they?
No, dude, these are like freaking 20 bucks. Just start jerking it, man. Yeah, we're just gonna spend all day jerking it.
Just don't spray me with it.
No promises. There's quite a bit of fish in the area. You can see here. Quite a bit of fish here. But it's just not biting. So let's take the world minnow off of this guy. We're gonna tie the Douangsouphonh Volt on this guy. So this is the Douangsouphonh Volt, another one of those little spoon type. Place the quick snap clip in front hole for maximum action when vertically jigging. Middle hole, use this when fishing flats, banks, or schooled fish to a medium to fast retrieve as required. Huh. Okay, so there's different ways that you could fish this guy. That's pretty interesting. I guess there's like different little holes here that, I don't know if you guys could see, different holes here that you could move the clip on, and that gives the lure a different action, which is great. That's pretty cool. Realistically, I want to use this when I'm vertical jigging, so theoretically, according to Douangsouphonh, I should put this in the front hole, but I've never fished this before. So it also did say that you could use this when you're fishing schooled fish, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. Vertical jigging. And I got myself a little hot dog. Snagged him. Sorry, guy. Oh, wow. Yeah, I snagged him good. Jeez. Oof. Sorry, little guy. This is what you call a little scupperhole fish, maybe. Let's see. Let's see if he is a scupperhole fish. Yep, scupperhole fish. There we go. First vertical jigging fish, and I basically hooked him in his butthole. Not the way that I want to do it. It was a scupperhole fish and I hooked him in his butthole. So I don't know how proud I should be about that, but that was my first vertical jigging fish. So we kind of switched gears a little bit, going back over to cranking and covering some water. But there is no doubt in my mind that we should definitely continue to throw the jerkbait, just kind of covering water at this point. And there was a fish that just jumped right there. So let me try to get on him. It's a fish that just jumped right there. And he jumped because he's Chasing bait fish. There's one. A reaction bite. Yep, that reaction bite. There he is. Another one off the jerkbait. All right, guys. I think we just need to lock this guy in our hands. All right. Ooh, he is a cold fish. Okay. All right. A little smaller guy, but we'll take him. 12.75. So another keeper. 12.75. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. I think that absolutely solidifies our pattern. Again, this is all on the same jerkbait. This is the Rapala Shadow Wrap Deep 11, slow sinking inside the Ghost Minnow color. And this guy's killing it for me today. It's just getting those reactionary bites out of them, because that one was almost at the boat. Another one. Smaller one, but man, these guys fight hard. Oh, this is actually a pretty good size. Pretty good size one. Oh, never mind. It's a small one. Yeah, pretty good size. A little bigger than what we've been catching today, so we'll see. But there's another one. Okay, let's see where this guy's at. Okay, here is number 5, I think. This one's a fairly decent one too. Another 13. Okay, 13-inch fish. I believe this is number 5, and it is 11.39. So nice. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, that was number 4, number 5, one of those two, but all on the jerkbait, all on the same Rapala Shadow Wrap 11. Definitely gaining a lot of confidence in this bait, especially since I literally just bought it today. So this is definitely a confidence booster for me, considering I haven't caught a jerkbait bass ever. Today's the first day. All right, so basically I switched up the rods a little bit just to see if it'll make a difference here. So right now, my jerkbait rod has the medium heavy arc catalyzer with the Akuma Hakai on the right hand. Obviously this should be a little bit more comfortable for me. there's one. Little guy. Little guy, but that is one nonetheless. Oh, come on. Oh, he's mad. Got him on the side. Alright, buddy. Let's get that hook out of you. There we go. Little guy. Like a little 10-incher. Nice. Thank you, sir. Did notice that I am able to set the hook on these guys a little bit better. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back over to that side where I caught those two and basically start fishing back. It's 3:12 right now, so just about that time, maybe about an hour and a half left until we have to go back in, so I'll try to make the most out of it. All right, let's finish this day off strong. Let's catch a few more here. Little guy. Okay, relax, little guy, relax. Hello, hot dog. Okay, that's one. He's gonna be feeding up, that's for sure. All right, thank you, sir. I know there's gonna be more than just that one. Come on. There it is. Thank you. Oh, this is a nice one. Oh, this is a good one. Wow, big one of the day. Holy moly, that's a good one, guys. Holy crap. Wow, 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 wow. This is probably the biggest one that I've caught at El Cap thus far. This is a hefty guy. Wow, this guy's heavy. Crazy because these guys, it's like they barely fight, but the little ones, they fight like hell. Wow, look at that one. That's a nice chunk. All right, let's get a measurement on him. We'll get a weight on this guy too. This guy's pretty heavy. $17. So we got 17-inch fish, and I would say this guy's about maybe 3.5 pounds. A hefty guy. All right, see it. $2.89. All right, 2.89. I guess he's a little smaller, but that's a nice chunk, guys. That's a great way to grab one on the way back. That's one of the ones that I'm looking for right there, baby. Thank you, sir. All right, big one of the day right there. That was a 2.89 17-incher, so That's a pretty decent one. That's the big one of the day, the biggest one that I've caught at El Cap thus far. I mean, I know that there's monsters inside here. Dustin pulled out a freaking 6-pounder out here like 2 weeks ago, last week or something like that. So I know that they're here. Just gotta wait my turn. All right, fortunately coming up blank, but all right guys, we're gonna call it a day. The wind's kicking on a little hard right now, and the boat ramp is just right there, but I think we need to be off the water by 4:30, and it's 4:17 right now. We'll go ahead, make our way back over to the ramp, and then you know, we'll do the outro from there. All right guys, that will do it for today's video. Came out here, got back onto the water, got on some fish, which is really great. I think today was one of the better days of fishing that I've actually had. I think we caught about maybe 7 or 8, very last one of them being the fish of the day. Really great way to finish off the day here at El Cap. Like I said, today's objective was just to get back on the water, have some fun, get on some fish, and we did exactly just that. So all is well. Happy to be back on the water. Almost every single one of them we actually caught on the new Rapala Shadow Wrap Deep 11, and that was just a huge confidence booster of mine. First time I ever fished that bait, and the first time I've actually got on fish using that technique. So massive confidence booster, a new technique, and I'm super glad that I was able to get that down, put some fish in the boat because of that, and looking forward to using it in the future. So we came out here with Mr. Dustin in the early morning and fished with him for a few minutes, but I'm not really sure exactly how he did after that. So if you guys were ever wondering, you guys wanted to know, go ahead and actually check out his YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna link his channel in the description below. It's gonna be Mr. Dustin Fishing. If you guys want to see how he did, and if you guys wanted to see the differences in fishing techniques between he and I, go ahead and check out his channel. So as always guys, I'd like to thank you guys for liking, subscribing, joining me on my adventures on the water, and I'll see you guys in the next one.